Hi, I'm Alexandra Harbushka. I'm the founder of Life With Herpes. Today, I have my husband here. And
that's me.
That's him. This is it. But we're going to talk about disclosing, telling your partner, and basically how I told Bill that I have herpes. All right. So everyone, this is Bill.
Hi, I'm Bill.
Okay, I'm excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here.
And if you guys have watched other shows, other episodes, then you would have seen other ones with Bill. So anyways, he's back by popular demand.
Oh, thank you.
I know.
Thank you.
So we've talked about it before. We've talked about it in the past, but we want to talk about disclosing. And that's one of the biggest fears that we have when we're diagnosed. We think, how am I going to tell my partner? Is anybody ever going to love me again? What's it going to be like? You know, is it going to be accepted? All of that. So can you kind of run through what went through your head? Because we were just having dinner the other night with a group of people. Mm-hmm. I'm going to fill you on the start. We had dinner with a group of people, and they all ask, what is it that I do? And whenever I go to say what it is that I do, like I'm a blogger, I'm a YouTuber, Life with Herpes, it's always a shock, right? Like I have to break it. I have to like baby steps into saying, it's called Life with Herpes, right? So after that happens, it's always a shock. And so you were kind of forced into talking about it again. So
the discussion was like, how do you know, there's such a stigma about herpes and what takes place. And, you know, and I had the same questions. I mean, I knew that Alexandra had herpes when we got together. We had talked about it beforehand. But I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was all about, and I didn't know, you know, why is there so much stigma about it? So some of the thoughts that ran through my head were basically, okay, with herpes, am I going to die in early life? I mean, that honestly was one of the first things I thought about. Okay, so if I have herpes, am I going to, will it shorten my lifespan? That was actually, I didn't, it doesn't though.
No.
And so it was great because over time, she just, I hear her, I listen to her, and we talk about it. And I think this has been around for like ever. I mean, it's been here since mid-centuries and all this stuff or whatever. Yeah, I don't know the history very well, but
he's a math guy.
But then what ended up happening too was, you know, we talked about it and then learning and being educated by you on what it is. And like you said, it's like a canker sore kind of thing, sort of ish. Well, maybe whatever, but
sort of. But it's not. Canker sores and herpes are not the same though.
No, but anyways, but in terms of the impact on it, and the medical industry came out with the antiviral back in the 70s, 80s, whatever it was. See, I'm being educated again.
I love you.
So anyways, at that time, and so when they went to sell the drugs, they had to create a problem. And the problem was, herpes, bad, sexual transmitted disease problem. You were sleeping around. This is an issue. So they make this big issue of, you know, this stigma so that they could actually sell the antiviral drugs.
Yep.
So then it comes back to, okay, and the antiviral, you know, really just kind of shortens the time period that you may have an outbreak, right? And so it's just being educated and talking about it and understanding it. For me, that was what was key. You know, so number one, I'm not going to die.
You're not going to die.
So that was really good. Number two, there's an antiviral that can actually, so like if I get it, there's a solution that it will reduce the time that I have it. And three, we can have sex, which is the best part of it.
That's all that Bill cared about.
Oh, there was a little bit more than that, but no, we can have, you know, we can have the intimate relations.
Yep.
We can have the fun part. And that was the most important thing to me. So being educated. And then the other thing we talked about too, and I know we've talked about this in the past, is, you know, the actual act of sex.
Yeah, this is good. Bill
is like
the math guy
so minimal in regards to your life, right?
So let's tell the statistic. So we, or not statistic, we put together, Bill the math guy, not the history guy, did a spreadsheet together.
Just for fun. So anyways, basically what happens is if you had sex 3 times a week for 20 minutes at a time, which, I know we go way, way longer.
Oh yeah, hours.
Hours upon hours. But anyways, if you did that.
So fun.
But let's just take a typical, time period, 20 minutes, 3 times a week. The time period that you're actually in the act of sex is like less than 0.5% of your number of hours on this earth.
Right.
And so it's so minimal. So the relationship between the two
That's me.
people, yes, that's you. We have a great relationship. But the relationship is the most important part. And the act of sex is very minor. And you can't, I'm not going to die, which is great.
No, and nor is anyone else with herpes. So it's just really important. So basically the key things to, how am I going to put this? When you are someone with herpes, telling your partner who is a non-herpes partner, just the key things are that you want to know am I going to die? There's a solution, there's an antiviral, and yes, I can still have sex.
Yeah.
And are you worried about like stats? Like what's the percent of me getting it? What's the percent of transmission? Are you worried about that at all?
I don't worry about that. I just know that those 3 things, being educated and understanding, is a lot of it was just understanding what it is.
Understanding.
And I think that now that I understand, it doesn't bother me. And if I get it, I get it. But there's a solution, and I know that I'd rather spend my life with you, right?
I love you.
Than not. And
You better.
Yeah, of course. It's been amazing. I'm super lucky, and we've had a great time.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Anytime.
You guys, if you want Bill back, let me know and leave a comment below, because you're
You're pumping me up now.
I am.
I know.
No, but I'm being serious.
Well, thank you.
People love you. You have a huge fan club. You have people in London. You have people all over.
Well, thank you. Hi, everybody. I appreciate the fan club that I didn't know about.
Yeah,
but
you have a
anyways,
fan club.
thank you.
So if you want more Bill, let me know. But in general, if I haven't talked about the secret society yet, if you haven't heard about it, they need to hear about
It's secret.
Secret. So go to lifewithherpes.com. It's on there /secret society if you want to go right to the page, but you'll find it when you go to lifewithherpes.com. It is an online community for people living with herpes. So it is people made up of people like myself and like you, right? So it is a great place if you have questions about dating, about intimacy, about telling your partner, when you go to tell your partner, all that fun stuff. So go to lifewithherpes.com, join, come say hi, and I'll see you all soon in the next episode.
Bye.